Fred L. Lavanburg was a very rich man. Some of his money through his cleverness in the market, the financial market. And also he was the scion of a department store, Stearns, which at one time was a rival to Macy's. It was a good department store, and money was left to him, and that money he put into all of it into Lavanburg Homes. He had this dream. He was part of the Utopian movement in America, where they were looking for, it wasn't called socialist, but it had the dream of people living cooperatively and sharing their abilities. And he combined that with the settlement house movement, where instead of bringing a person who is poor a fish, you teach him how to fish. And then you all put your spirit together and you work in peaceful harmony and cooperation, and you have a vote in how you're being treated. So you all join in, and we had a tenants council. We elected the tenants council, and when the administration wanted to make a policy that affected us, we had the vote. And the settlement house was a social center, and we had activities, and we had cooking classes and language classes at night for the immigrants. We were about 130 families, and we were a demonstration. That's what we were. And the people came and watched us, and you know, they investigated the place, they admired it, and they said they would try to emulate this very successful settlement house. What happened was, it was a model for housing projects. And when the housing projects came, we were part of the community. We were never more than 6 stories high. Our settlement house was open to all children. It was a tiny street. We had 350 children on the street. I went to a school that closed down when there was a Jewish holiday, PS 188, down on Houston Street. We were a whole, you know, very, very Jewish neighborhood, but we weren't all Jews. It wasn't all Jews who were in Lavanburg's. And in fact, there was another house that he built, that he took over on the other side of the street for Italians. And we were good friends until Easter came. Then the boys had to fight.